Hi guys, welcome back to Divine Times 2. Hope you are doing well, keeping yourself positive, busy, and healthy. In today's video, I am going to show you how to make Cuban style chorizo stuffed pork loin. If you are not having turkey or ham for Thanksgiving or are looking for a new recipe, then I recommend making this dish. It has potatoes, carrots, it's seasoned well, and so flavorful and delicious. It will also make an appetizing presentation at any table. Can't wait to show you how I make this, so join me in the kitchen and let's get started. You will need 3 to 4 Spanish dry sausage chorizo. I'm using the brand Quixote. I am using gloves because this is very messy, as you can see. Now this has a casing, so I am going to remove the casing of the Spanish chorizos, and you will need this whole. Don't cut it. I like to cut the casing and just take it off. Five to 6 potatoes, peeled and quartered. After peeling and cutting the potatoes, make sure you place them in water. This will ensure the potatoes won't brown. Here I have a 4-pound pork boneless loin, and I've cut it in half. I've washed it and now I've dried it. Now let's prepare the pork loin. On the side I have the 4 Spanish chorizo, and I have 4 smashed garlic cloves. I will also need 3 to 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and here I have 2 tablespoons of my homemade Cuban seasoning. You may use Badia Complete seasoning, 2 tablespoons of it. You may also use our no salt all-purpose seasoning mix, and that recipe video is on our channel. I'm going to place this to the side because we will need it for later. Now I am going to make a slit inside the loin because I am going to place the chorizos inside the pork loin. So just imagine it like this, inside the pork loin. So I'm going to place the slit right in here. And you will need a sharp, pointy knife so that you're able to get in there well. Don't cut all the way to the bottom. Just enough so that the chorizo can fit in there. I bought this knife at Walmart and it was what, like $3.50, and it cuts really well. On to the next one. Remember those 4 smashed garlics? I'm going to also put them in there. Extra flavor. If you have smashed garlic left over, just put it to the side and you could use it later for the meat when we cook it. Now what we're going to do is put the Cuban seasoning all over the pork loin. Or if you don't have homemade Cuban seasoning, you can use Badia Complete seasoning. Now, if you want to see a video of my homemade Cuban seasoning, give me a like and comment down below and let me know that you want to see how I make this homemade Cuban seasoning. And it's without salt. I am going to rub the homemade Cuban seasoning all over the 2 pieces of pork loin. And this smells amazing. So guys, if you want to see how I make this homemade Cuban seasoning, just comment down below and give me a like on this video. That way I know you guys want to see it. I am done rubbing the Cuban seasoning all over it. Now for flour. And this is 3 to 4 tablespoons. Rub it all on the loin. You probably won't need the 4 tablespoons. Okay, well this is nice and coated with the Cuban seasoning and the flour. Now it's time to brown them. In a 5 to 6 quart Dutch oven, or you may use a pot if you don't have a Dutch oven, I'm adding 1/4 cup of light tasting olive oil. Now once the oil is heated through, I am going to carefully place the loins and brown them on each side. It is easier to brown one at a time. This is at medium heat. If you have a splatter guard, use it. Just be careful with that oil. It gets all over the stove and on you. Okay, I'm going to turn it over, brown the other side. Just be careful when you turn it over. Wow, it looks really good. Look at how beautiful that looks. All that browned seasonings into the meat, the olive oil. But you know what? This is not done. So I'm going to place this to the side and let's cook the vegetables now. Now don't throw this away. This is flavor. Leave it in there. I have 1 medium chopped red pepper and 1 large chopped onion. This is at medium heat. Cook it for about 2 minutes. Now add 4 minced garlic cloves. Stir and cook it for about a minute. Guys, can you smell that? That onion, red pepper, and garlic? Smells amazing. To this, I am going to add 1/2 cup Marsala cooking wine. Stir. And cook for about 2 minutes. At this point, add 8-ounce can of Goya tomato sauce. Add 1 tablespoon garlic powder, 1 tablespoon onion powder. Add 1/2 teaspoon ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon dried oregano. Add 1/2 tablespoon of sugar. Stir. I'm taking some of the sauce out of here. I'll show you what I'll do with it. 2 bay leaves. this is going to be cooking at low medium heat, I am going to cover it and cook it for an hour and a half. Make sure your heat is not so high. It should be at low medium heat. An hour and a half have passed. Let's see what they look like. Okay, great. Carefully turn them over. I'm going to take out some of that sauce. This rich, delicious sauce. Add the 6 quartered potatoes. And I'm also adding 1 pound of baby carrots. Now take that sauce that was reserved and pour it on top. I have here 1/3 cup of fresh curly parsley, and I'm sprinkling it on top. It's simply beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to cover it, leave it on low medium, and I am going to continue cooking it for an hour and a half. I just uncovered it after an hour and a half of cooking. Now at this point, I am going to take out both pieces of the pork loin and place it on a cutting board and leave it there for 10 minutes to rest before I cut into it. This Cuban-style chorizo stuffed pork loin is absolutely delectable. Don't forget to pour the savory and rich sauce all over the slices of pork and veggies once it's plated. Gosh, I wish I had some now. Hope this dish will be part of your table on Thanksgiving Day or any other day. You are going to love it. Well, guys, thank you for watching, and we wish you all a wonderful Thanksgiving. Don't forget to comment down below and let us know if you make this recipe and how it turned out. Give us a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed already, please do, so you won't miss out on any of our future videos. Remember to stay kind, positive, and divine. See you next time. Love ya. Bye.